Good morning. Welcome for today's morning meditation, February the 25th. Always we start our meditation by paying respect so that we open the heart, we align, we connect with the higher energies. We can all pay respect in our own way. A Buddhist, Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no particular spiritual tradition, we can pay respect to whatever we consider to be holy in the universe. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. We close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring our attention to the body. We bring our attention to the present. Being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of any tensions at the forehead, around the neck, around the shoulders. Being aware of the contact of the body against the chair, against the seat. The contact of the arms, the hands on the legs. Whatever other bodily sensations we feel, being aware. Being aware of the posture of the body, with the back comfortably straight. And we can visualize ourselves as we sit here, where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our body, we're sending our attention, our energy back to our own body. And while we are in meditation, if we visualize any part of the body, we will feel the energy flowing to that part. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril. Or we can be aware of the rise and fall of the abdomen. As the abdomen rises on the in-breath, falls on the out-breath. We keep our attention with the breathing. We keep our attention with the body. We don't send our attention, our energy outside the body. we keep our attention with the present. We don't send the mind to the past or to the future, just being aware of the present moment as it arises, as it passes away. Being aware of the breathing in, being aware of the breathing out, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind. Being aware of all that contacts the mind, being aware of all that forms in the mind. Being aware of all that contacts the mind through the 5 bodily senses. Being aware of the thoughts, the memories, the feelings, the states of mind that form in the mind, that form at the heart. We observe all that contacts the heart from outside, from inside, and we simply let it pass. We don't react, we don't get entangled. We observe each contact with the mind as it arises, as it passes away. We stay with the knowing nature of the mind. We don't send the mind out to what the mind knows. Just keeping our attention with the breathing, being aware. Every time the mind is contacted from outside, from inside, we observe it, we let it go. We bring the attention back to the breathing. Every time we react to what contacts the mind, to what contacts the heart, we disturb our own heart. When we react with desire, with attachment, it's like we throw this heart in all directions. I want this, I want that. When we react with aversion, with anger, with irritation, we squeeze, we burn the heart. And between the 2 extremes of throwing the heart in all directions, squeezing, burning the heart finds no peace. The untrained mind does not know what peace is. The untrained mind does not know how to find peace. So we train the mind. We train the mind in mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware. What is contacting the heart right now? through the 5 bodily senses, what is forming at the heart. We train the mind to have this sharp awareness, this mindfulness, and we train the mind to have the wisdom to let it go. Keeping our attention centered with the breathing, observing all that contacts the mind, all that forms at the mind, letting it go, bringing the attention back to the breathing. Sometimes the mind can run away, thinking about past, thinking about future. The mind can dream and drift away. But when we realize our attention has wandered, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the present. Always with patience. We can't force the mind. We can only patiently train the mind. We bring the attention back to the breathing again and again and again. In time, the mindfulness becomes sharper, more refined. The attention stays longer and longer with the breathing. We train the mind to have the wisdom to let go, by always observing the impermanent nature of all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart. Being aware of the sensations through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the bodily sensations as moments of sensation arising and passing away. Being aware of the mental events, the thoughts appear like bubbles in the mind. We observe them as they appear, as they pass away. We observe the feelings, the memories, the states of mind as they appear, as they pass away. All impermanent. So we train the mind to have the wisdom to let go by always observing this impermanent nature. And when the mind really sees this impermanent nature at a deep level in meditation, the mind can see, this is not me, this is not mine. The mind lets go by itself. The heart lets go by itself. And in letting go, we find the real happiness, the happiness based on wisdom. The happiness of the pure heart. We stop to pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. We stop to throw the heart in all directions. We stop to squeeze, burn the heart. The heart finds its normal, natural state of inner peace. Its normal, natural state of contentment. We find the normal state of mind, the normal state of the heart is what we call the 4 Brahma Vihara, the 4 divine states of mind. Kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity. We call these the 4 divine states of mind, the Brahma Vihara. The Brahmas are the high heavenly beings. Vihara means abode, dwelling. So the high heavenly beings abide in kindness. They abide in compassion. They abide in joy. They abide in equanimity. These are the 4 divine states of mind. Actually, they are the 4 normal states of mind. It's how the heart should be all the time. When we stop to muddy our own heart, we stop to agitate, disturb our own heart, we see this is the normal state of mind. The normal state of the heart is simply peace, happiness, kindness, compassion, joy and equanimity. There's the inner abode of kindness, the inner abode of compassion, the inner abode of joy, the inner abode of equanimity. They are all the same abode. We can enter through the door of kindness, through the door of compassion, through the door of joy, through the door of equanimity, the abode of the pure heart. Any state of mind other than these 4 is a disturbed and agitated state of mind. So many people take drugs, intoxicants to change their consciousness, but there is no happiness which can compare with the happiness of the pure heart, the happiness of the pure consciousness. We clean out our consciousness, we refine the consciousness. What's left simply is peace, happiness, joy, contentment. In meditation we enter this abode, the abode of the pure heart, through the door of equanimity, being aware of all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart, and letting it go. As we keep our attention centered with the breathing, just being aware and letting go, maintaining this state of mind of equanimity, the heart becomes more and more clear, more and more at peace. And as we keep our attention centered with the breathing, we don't send our attention outside the body. We don't send our energy outside the body. Our mental energy becomes more and more unified. Our energy stays with the body where it increases. As the mental energies become more and more unified, the heart becomes more and more unified, more and more energized. We feel a lightness within, and in time we see a brightness within. We may not yet see the inner brightness, but usually we will feel the inner lightness. It's the same energy. We observe the state of mind, we observe the inner peace, and we let it go. In letting go of the inner peace becomes deeper and stronger, more and more refined. The heart becomes more and more energized, stronger and stronger. A weak heart is easily shaken by the winds of the emotions. But when we make the heart stronger and stronger, the heart is not shaken by the inner winds, these winds of the emotions. When the mind is strong in equanimity, in kindness, in compassion, in joy, it's like we have 4 pillars supporting the mind. 4 pillars deeply embedded, unshakable. So as we develop our equanimity, the heart becomes stronger and stronger. As we develop our metta, our kindness, the heart becomes stronger and stronger. As we keep our attention with the body, with the present, the heart becomes more and more energized. The heart becomes stronger and stronger. So we have to know how to develop the heart, how to refine the heart. We refine the heart by watching over the heart, being aware and letting go, and by energizing the heart, making the heart stronger and stronger. As the heart becomes more energized, the energy field of the heart expands. Our area of consciousness becomes wider and wider. And when we do the practice of spreading metta, we make the heart very, very wide. The energy field becomes very, very wide. Our heart becomes wider and wider. And as the heart becomes more energized, the heart becomes brighter and brighter. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake, more alert, more alive. The energy at the heart is this life force energy of the universe, this light force energy of the universe. So as the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more full of light force, full of life force. Flooded with life force, we feel more and more alive. And as we make the heart brighter and brighter, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. So just by watching over the breathing, keeping our attention centered with the breathing, being aware and letting go, being aware of the body and letting go, being aware of the heart and letting go. The heart becomes more clear, more refined, more at peace. The heart becomes more and more energized, brighter and brighter. The heart becomes more at peace, more and more energized. The heart becomes more strong, more secure, more stable, more steady. The heart becomes still, still but overflowing, overflowing with happiness, overflowing with peace, overflowing with joy. And this energy overflowing from the heart we can share with the world around us. We breathe in, focusing our attention at the heart chakra as we breathe in with the intention, may I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes energized. We can visualize the heart filling with light. And as we breathe out, we let the heart overflow in all directions with the intention, may all beings be happy. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. So breathing in, we energize the heart, we fill the heart with light. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions. May all beings be happy. Breathing in, we energize the heart, we fill the heart with light. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow. The light of the heart flows in all directions, above, below, all around. With the intention, may all beings be happy. Breathing in, we energize the heart, we fill the heart with light. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions. Our inner cup is overflowing, overflowing in all directions. With the intention, may all beings be happy. And as we do this practice of spreading metta, the heart becomes brighter and brighter, wider and wider. We've all seen pictures of Jesus and Mary with the heart shining brightly at the center of the chest, at the heart chakra, below center. And this is the experience of meditation. As we refine the heart, we cultivate the heart, we develop the heart, strengthen the heart becomes more and more at peace. The heart becomes brighter and brighter. We may not yet see the inner brightness, but the heart is becoming brighter. In time, the heart becomes bright enough so that we can see our own inner light. But even if we don't yet see this inner brightness, the heart is actually becoming brighter. We breathe in, focusing at the heart chakra. May I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions. May all beings be happy. And we can be happy for ourselves, that we start our day in the best way possible. We establish our mindfulness, we develop our wisdom, we clear the heart, clean the heart, we energize the heart, we raise our consciousness, and we share this energy of peace of the heart with the world around us. So we can have joy. Joy is one of the 4 divine states of mind. We can have joy with other people. we can have joy with ourselves. We can rejoice with ourselves that we start our day in the best way possible. And now we observe our heart chakra. How does it feel? Does it feel more open, more refined, more at peace? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it, we let it go. We bring the attention to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves as we sit here. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand, palms together. And now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. Back down to the legs. We open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me in this morning meditation, and I wish you all a day of peace. Bhavatu Sapamangalam. May all blessings come to you.